Hi, today we are going to discuss about multinational corporation, or we call it as MNC. It will be divided into three main topics. First, the definition of MNC, the second, the history of MNC, and the third, the role of MNC. Multinational corporation is a business organization whose activities are located in more than two countries and is the organizational form that defines foreign direct investment. Multinational companies can obviously vary in the extent of their multinational activities in terms of the number of countries in which they operate. A large multinational corporation can operate in 100 countries with hundreds of thousands of employees located outside its home countries. Marx thesis is recognized widely that capital flow is not the distinguishing characteristic of a multinational corporation. Capital can flow from one country to another in expectation of higher rates of return. However, this flow may be invested in the form of bonds, or in equity amounts too insignificant to grant control to foreign owners. In this case, this type of investment is treated as portfolio investment. The central aspect of direct investment is the ownership claimed by a party located in one country on the operations of a foreign firm of subsidiary in another. The multinational corporation is, thus, the product of foreign direct investment that is defined as the effective control of operations in one country by foreign owners. The history of multinational corporation is tied closely to the origins of trade in and between cultural communities, and these communities remain important in many sectors in the modern economy. Early trade was often characterized by the difficulty of transacting across borders. There was unequal distribution inside the traders to travel long distances and undergo unusual risks for the hope of gain. Trade persisted through the countries. The demand of foreign goods was so strong that incredible profits could be realized by international trade. Since the transportation was so poor and the technology to hold inventories rudimentary, an agent in the right spot at the right time could earn fortunes, and in this lay the great problem. For in times of great demand, prices could rise astronomically. With such distances between the agent and the principal in the exporting country, an agent could easily and often did disappear with profits. The early solutions were many and provide insight into one of the great properties of the multinational corporations: its ability to organize transactions with its own organizational boundaries. In developing countries, multinational corporations are especially problematic. By definition, developing countries are relatively poor, thus both in need of capital and yet concerned over their loss of independence. The history of multinational corporations in developing countries is marked by its origins in policies of imperialism and colonialism. Multinational corporations bring investment and technology to the foreign country. Vernon hypothesizes that innovations start in the wealthy countries, as the market is saturated and as oligopolistic are pushed out from their home markets to expand abroad in the new markets and to locate less expensive places. Multinational corporations also respond to the volatility in the global market. This volatility derives from changes in exchange rates, politics, and productivity. In many cases, developing countries have given rise to their own multinational corporations acting in the region and sometimes globally. In this sense, multinational corporations act as a training center in the developmental strategies of emerging economies.
BKPM, Badan Koordinasi Penanaman Modal. Definition: BKPM is an abbreviation of the Investment Coordinating Board. Synchronous name suggests This agency is a distinct capital investment service agency established by the government with the aim homeland create effective enforcement efforts related to the planting of capital, foreign or non-foreign, in the country. Position Capital Investment Coordinating Board today is a non-governmental agency department. The agency works directly under the instruction of the President and is responsible to him. The role of BKPM or BKPM. Capital Investment Coordinating Agency BKPM has the following roles. A. Assessment and planning the national capital investment proposals. B. Coordination of the implementation of the national policy in the field of capital investment. C. Assessment and policy proposals, the Ministry of Capital Investment. D. Determination of norms, standards, and procedures of implementation activities and capital investment service. E. Development opportunities and investment potential of the regions with deceptive business entity. F. Manufacture planting map. Capital in Indonesia. G. Coordinate the implementation of promotion and corperation planting capital. H. 11 buckets. Development effort. Investment through fostering investment, including increasing partnerships, improve competitiveness, creating competition, a healthy business, and disseminate information, the widest in scope, organizing planting capital. I. Development of implementation investment and relief settlement obstacles and consultation issues faced by the investors in the course capital investment. J. Coordination and implementation, the one-stop service. K. Coordination investment, domestic run. Investment activity outside of the territory of Indonesia. L. Granting of licensing services and the investment facility. M. Guidance and services, public administration field, general planning, administration, organization, and human resources management, education and training, financial, legal, archival, processing of data and information, equipment and household, and implementation of other functions in the field investments in accordance with the provisions of the legislation.
Saya bicara secara umum. Kalau yang namanya banyaknya perusahaan yang masuk ke Indonesia, apakah itu PMA atau PMDN ya, itu jelas menguntungkan dong. Kan dengan banyaknya perusahaan akan membayarkan pajak nantinya pada pemerintah. Dengan banyaknya perusahaan berdiri, maka akan terserap tenaga kerja. Yang tadinya pengangguran bisa masuk terserap tenaga kerja di perusahaan itu. Yang tadinya jalanan itu sepi, kosong, dengan banyaknya perusahaan, dalam arti kata bisa perusahaan, bisa hotel, segala macam ya, maka jalan bisa jadi ramai, transportasi jadi ramai, otomatis kan perekonomian jadi berputar. Jadi pada prinsipnya dengan banyaknya perusahaan akan menguntungkan gitu loh. Banyaknya investasi akan menguntungkan bagi pemerintah, karena nanti dia bahkan membayar pajak, dia akan menyerap tenaga kerja. dibanding kalau dia pada hengkang semua. Coba. Hambatannya perusahaan ini, dia ini kan, kita ini saling berlomba dengan negara lain nih, dengan negara A, dengan negara Eropa, dengan Cina, dengan Jepang. Kita akan berlomba dengan menarik investasi. Maka itu kita berikan apa? Kita berikan insentif, kita berikan kemudahan agar mereka nih, oh ternyata saya investasi di Indonesia nih tidak berbelit-belit, mudah. Bahkan kita kasih insentif, apakah pengurangan pajak, apa retribusi segala macam. Nah ini, jadi artinya yang menjadi menghambat itu bukan hanya perusahaan MNC, tapi seluruh perusahaan itu, kalau memang dia itu tidak dipersulit, diperlambat, nah ini yang akan menghambat dari semua perusahaan. Gitu. Jadi ini bagian promosi, mempromosikan loh. Ini loh, ini BKPM ya, mempromosikan ini loh, kalau di Indonesia barang siapa investor, pengusaha mau mengenal Indonesia, di Indonesia nih tanahnya ini, tenaga kerjanya mudah, segala macam itu loh, strategis promosi lah, mempromosikan. Setelah itu si investor tertarik. Begitu dia tertarik, oh iya benar, saya mau mendirikan hotel deh, saya mau mendirikan industri deh, ya, karena dia asing kan, dia ke BKPM mengajukan ke ini yang menangani, lalu nanti bagian pelayanan perizinan. Deputi Lieutenant tadi kan deputi promosi itu yang mempromosikan di Indonesia. Nah, karena dia udah berminat, dia langsung ditangani oleh bagian pelayanan perizinan. Setelah udah diproses, udah jadi izin, diawasi nanti ini bener nggak sih dia izinnya. Ada deputi tersendiri, deputi pengendalian pelaksanaan yang ngawasi, bener nggak sih dia merealisasikan izinnya ini. Kalau nggak kita cabut. Udah begitu bener nggak sih bidang usahanya yang dulu dia mau bidang usaha perdagangan, tahu-tahu jadi industri, itu kan melenceng. Nah, dia akan diawasi gitu.